Okay, let's see what this card deck has got for us. See if we vibe with it or not. It's called the Sweet Foragers Tarot. They're only dinky little cards. Let's have a look. See how Queen Margrethe is feeling tonight after abdicating. See if we can get any insights to what's coming up for the Danish monarchy. Queen of Wands. Now, she is an air sign. She is a fire sign, so she would resonate to wands. So I think she is feeling quite well. She's feeling quite like herself. She's certainly still got a lot of go about her, that's for sure. She is very kind of driven. She's got that Aries energy. You don't want to mess with an Aries, that's for sure. But the Queen of Wands there, starting off, it's just like yeah, she's feeling okay. She's feeling good. What's crossing over? We have the Six of Wands. Now, classically in the tarot, it's a man riding in from like battle. He's won something. You've got all the laurel leaves and the cheering and all that kind of stuff. This one, though, I feel like what's crossing over her is today went really well. She really enjoyed today. She's feeling quite renewed. She's feeling quite hopeful, and there's this sense of glory crossing across her. So that's good. What's above the situation? We have got the King of Swords in reverse. Oh, I think this came out in the last reading. And we have the Nine of Pentacles upright. In the last reading we did on them, it was during a live, and it had come out that she's doing this to kind of reframe her son's mind, get him focused on the job. And I feel this is just coming out again. The King of Swords is in reverse. I'm pretty sure he's a Gemini. So there's something about the King of Swords in reverse. I'm wondering as well, you know, I'm pretty sure her other son is a Gemini as well. Joaquin, I can't never, but Frederick is a King of Swords in reverse. So there's something not too happy. The Nine of Pentacles. Help somebody grow, accomplishment. I feel like she really thought the time was, or she wouldn't have done it, but she really, really thought that the time was going to be fine for her to abdicate and move on. The Nine of Pentacles is a very accomplished together woman. We know that the now Queen Mary is, of course, an Aquarian. So she would come out as Queen of Swords or the Star card. However, she's got lots of comparisons with Catherine, Princess of Wales. And that's a very Catherine card, the Nine of Pentacles, isn't it? What's leaving the situation? The Nine of Cups. Celebration. I think she's looked at, I don't want to sound like, oh my God, the British monarchy did it, so she decided to. I think she's seeing the benefits of having somebody slightly younger on the throne and the renewed love of monarchy that's happened in the United Kingdom. The Nine of Cups, that big celebration, that coronation, she's like, well, I would like to be here to see my son come onto the throne. I think there's two parts with that. The Five of Wands in reverse. The Empress is what's known about the situation surrounding it. The Eight of Swords. And we have the Hanged One in reverse there. And we've got the Ace of Cups. Ooh. There will be a little bit of jostling for position and relevancy. I wonder if it's going to come from his other son, her other son, though, the second born one, the spare. I wonder if there's going to be some stuff. Is this just a kind of rinse and repeat of Harry and Meghan? But is this another rinse and repeat with the smear stories that has happened about King Frederick's alleged affair? If you think about it, it's very, very similar. Very similar. We have the Empress here. She is a very creative lady, but she wants to make sure her family and her country are looked after with the Empress there. What's surrounding her, though, it's going to be, I don't know how tricky it's going to be for her, but it's going to be something where she has to tread quite lightly. And if you know anything about Aries, they're not very good at treading lightly. And I mean that with all the love in the world for Aries. They like to think they're ever so subtle and stuff, but they're as subtle as a brick through the window. They really are. The Eight of Swords surrounding her. So she's probably going to feel a little bit constrained. I think everyone thinks queening's like this big free thing, but I think she's still going to be quite constrained by it. The Hanged Man in reverse. She hasn't got a lot of patience for something. And she thinks this other one just hasn't learned. And she's wary. I think this is the other brother, you know. I think this is the other brother, Prince Joachim, or whatever he got demoted to. And the Ace of Cups, divinity, happiness, love. I think this lady is going to fall back in love with herself. I don't think she ever really falls out of love with herself. She's a fire sign, but she's going to give herself a bit of time to kind of like engage in some like off time. I feel like the Ace of Cups in the foresight in the future, maybe she's going to become more religious, maybe she's going to get more involved in stuff with the church, or there might be a reborn religion moment. But there's something, because she's like, she wants the fighting to go down. Let me just pull out for the I've got these the wrong way around. Let me do it the right way around. For the Hanged Man, who's she impatient with? What's she impatient about? Egos, creativity. We've got the Ace of Wands. Now, wands as well as swords are masculine in the tarot for obvious reasons. And cups and pentacles are feminine. Just saying. So we're possibly talking about a gentleman. I'm just going to say. Somebody wants to push things through, push an agenda through. I wonder if we're going to hear some more from Joachim. And the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Daggers in this set. I feel like her frustration is coming from son number 2. It's coming from L'Esper. Oh, hello, Sherry. How are you doing, love? So I think she's going to want to try and still handle things her way, in a sense. But I think I think that's why the Eight of Swords is there. I feel like there's somebody she's going to have problems from Spare and his family. They're going to try and can't speak. What's wrong? I will learn to enunciate things. Yeah. That's interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. It'll be interesting to watch this. Anyway, let us move onwards and onwards and forever sideways. Letitia of Spain. Plenty of problems there. I don't know a lot about Letitia of Spain. Is she just like Meghan Markle, but she managed to get to the crown, yeah? Yeah, I see all the questions for Lady C. I don't know. She's a good Catholic lady. Would she like? I think I've done one on her before, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Sometimes people don't like tarot readers, and I know she's very religious, so I don't want to be that person who kind of like. I know I've done a reading on her before, but I didn't find out she was like quite how religious she was till recently, to be honest. And some people really don't like that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Not that it should stop you. I'm just saying.